How's it going out there, everybody? Just going to do a quick update video here. I think the last video that I put out was the practice video from October 30th. So I was trying to keep a schedule of a video a week, but you know, with the kids' birthdays and everything coming, this is a very, very busy time. So this video is going to be a shorter one, and it's just a quick update into what's been going on and what's coming in the future. And that's about that. So we will begin with I just had a new record come out, Be Horror Story. It released on Halloween, this 2019 this year. And thank you so much. It's had an excellent reception so far, and I'm very appreciative to everybody for all that. Thank you. And just a quick update with what's been going on. So if you've been checking out the channel, you know I'm doing practices from some songs from the self-titled EP, and that's going to find its way onto the next release. That'll probably come out sometime over the summer. We'll see. I got some singles planned. I've never really done singles before, and I'm generally the type guy who, I kind of come from the school where, you write an album, or at least an EP kind of thing. But everybody has their own ideas of things, and I've never really done the singles game. So I might end up releasing a few singles throughout the beginning of the new year. I'm planning on being in the studio this January to start recording some of them. So we'll see how that plays out. That's part of what this video is. It's just the update video, And so taking it from there, after the new album was released on the 31st, and I had done a practice, I'd recorded my practice from, the previous day before that. So taking off from there, I haven't done much practicing since that video, which is why this new video coming out isn't another practice or anything. It's just an update kind of thing, because as I said, my youngest daughter turned 6 in the middle of October on the 14th, and my oldest daughter turned 8 on the 10th of November. And then my wife and I, we have our anniversary coming up in another week. And we have Thanksgiving coming up, and we have, Christmas, and we had Halloween, and my son's birthday is on the 1st of the year, and then my wife's birthday is on the 4th of January. So it's just, this time of year is extremely, extremely busy for us. And, my initial idea originally was to be completely on break right now. I wasn't even planning on working on music. When I uploaded Be Horror Story to the distributors in like mid-late August, my real goal was just to kick back and take a few months to just recharge my batteries and kind of reconnect it with the flute more. I've been trying to learn how to play the flute, and on Be Horror Story, there's a song where I'm playing the flute, and on the previous record, Synquisition, there's a song where I'm playing the whistle, the tin whistle. So, but I'm no player, like that. Like I'm very, very beginning at both of those instruments, but I really want to delve deeper into them, and so it's just stuff like that I had planned, just different different kinds of ventures and stuff that just reading. I wanted to catch up on a lot of reading. I've just recently tried to get really, I used to read a lot. It was one of my favorite outlets, and it seems like in the past couple years I haven't been doing it. I mean, I'm always reading a book, but it's not as much as it used to be. So the other night I was trying to reconnect with some, I was reading some old Poe stories and H.G. Wells, and just different short stories and stuff like that. I got this book on Kindle. I think it's called like some of the greatest Gothic ghost stories of all time or something like. It's got like 30 or 40 short stories. So just been reading stuff in that here and there. And then I'm always reading the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. I think I'm on books. Well, not I think I'm on the book Lord of Chaos right now, and I think it's book 7. So I got my stuff, but I just wanted to kind of spend some real quality time with it. But what happened is after I finished uploading Be Horror, and what I do when I finish a record is I take all of the stuff, the UPCs, the ISRNs for the tracks, all of the paperwork type stuff, and I get it all together with my stems and my waves that I uploaded to various places and MP3s and everything, and I put it all in a zip folder, like a done file, and then I put it on my thumb drive for archiving. And when I was doing that, I kind of started toying around with a couple things. The next thing I know, I was writing a new song, and that's kind of how I started working on this next record so quick. That wasn't the plan. The plan was to take a break, but now that I'm writing it, it's one of those things where I can't really stop. I could, but I don't want to, because it's like now I'm kind of getting into it a little. But so that's kind of where I got a couple surprises under the sleeve here coming out very soon that I think you guys are going to dig a lot. It's a definitely a bucket list thing for me that's going to be coming up here. It's something that I've kind of wanted to do since I was younger, playing in bands, and definitely didn't really have the means to do it, then. And anyway, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I definitely got some cool stuff coming up that you guys hopefully will dig. Guys and girls, I say, I'm an old school cat. I don't mean no offense, but anyway, so we got those things happening, and I think we're getting pretty close to a wrap here. This is going to be, looks like I'm looking up. I'm at about 7 minutes right now, and from considering how some of my other videos are, wow. So. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. We're pushing through these holidays and pushing through the birthdays and everything. So there's a lot on the plate. And then we homeschool our kids, so that's can be a chore sometimes. Which actually rolls me into the next and final portion of my video is I wanted to do a quick. I don't know if I would call it an update or what, but just give you guys some insight to how I do my Twitter, because I don't want people to think that I'm like being a jerk or anything, or not answering them back, or taking, it's considering I have, we have the 3 children, they're homeschooled, one of them's just turning 3 soon, and so it's, I have my, personal issues that I don't really like to talk about, but just health issues that I have to deal with that makes things hard. And, there's a lot of stuff going on. So when I have a chance to get on Twitter, it's kind of like, I either try to start catching up on mentions, or I try to go into the timeline and try to start catching up on giving shouts to new stuff that people are doing, or I catch up on different DM threads and stuff from there. And it seems like I'm always picking one or the other to do. I'm never doing all of them, so somebody's always kind of left hanging. And some days I might be in there and I'm like retweeting and commenting, and the next thing you know, you guys don't hear from me to the next day because maybe I had 5 minutes, but then the kids came up and they needed help with their homework, which snowballed into this, and then snowballs into me getting dinner ready and everything else. And it's like it's a lot of stuff that goes on. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm being a jerk or anything about that. It's just I'm very haphazard with it, because it's it's a lot to try to keep up with. I mean, to give you an example, this is November. I think we're on November 17th right now, and it's been so busy. I'm not even sure the exact date right now. I think it's November 17th, maybe even the 18th. But to give you an idea of just how crazy focused things can be, B Horror Story was released on the 31st. Okay, and I've put out one single tweet about that record coming out, and the tweet was on Halloween. Yeah, I tweeted some before that, but since that record has come out, I've only put out one tweet to promote it, and that was yesterday, other than the day it came out. So that's how, and I just thought about this. I was like, wow, I haven't even promoted my record, and it's like, I'm not saying it to I'm just really just saying it to give you guys a sense of just how busy I am and how my mind can be taken into various different places. So just, if you interact with me on Twitter or anywhere and I don't interact back, I'm the type of guy, I'm going to interact back with you, even if it's negative, and even if you're being like a total jerk, I'm probably going to come back and have something to say to you. So it's you don't got to worry about you've offended me and stuff like that. I mean, I got a thick skin, and I've been playing music for a long time, so I can take the criticism and the good and all that kind of stuff. But again, I just don't want people to think that I'm like, like, oh my God, I told this guy, hey, good tunes or whatever 3-4 days ago, and he never even said anything back. What a jerk. It's nothing like that at all. I'm like, it might be like a broken record me saying this by now, but I am the only person on Pharmacide. It's like I'm doing all the writing, I'm doing the whole show. The mixing and the mastering is on me right now. The everything, the artwork, every idiosyncrasy that you could, and the music, it's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot of balls to juggle, and I drop them, on occasion. So, like I said, just keep that in mind and understand that, there is definitely, it is not intentional if if I miss something, or, and even certain bands, like, I don't want to mention names, but it's like, I'll be, there's so many different people. Sometimes I'm like focused on retweeting or somebody, and then I'm forgetting about retweeting somebody else, and I'm like, shit, I feel like a jerk. So I mean, it's a never-ending cycle for me, and I'm still trying to figure things out. You might actually start seeing me not acting, I mean, not me, but like, I'm trying to figure out how to do Twitter in a way where everybody's happy, so to speak, and I just still trying to figure it out. So bear with me while I'm doing that, if you will, and thanks again so much for everybody's support. You guys are awesome. I'm very honored to be here. There will be a new practice video coming up pretty soon. And there's, like I said, I got a very big surprise coming pretty soon as well. And other than that, I'm going to get ready and start making some dinner. Because when we go away, we kind of do it right. We bring our crock pot with us, and we bring some groceries, and we cook food and all. So I'm getting ready to start the evening dinner while they're looking at dresses, and have some food ready for them to get back. And you guys have a great day. And as always, keep it metal. See you next time.